All right, Ms. Conway, good morning. This is Judge Middleton. Your lawyer, Mr. Truckee, is with us. He is in the conference room, so he can speak privately with you. This is the time for your pre-exam conference in a charge of resisting and obstructing a police officer. It's alleged that on September 16th, that you did resist or obstruct Deputy Detective Jason Oughton from the Sheriff's Department. You're charged as a fourth habitual offender, which makes that punishable, I think, by up to 15 years imprisonment. Mr. Ross Truckee was appointed to represent you in this matter. Mr. Marvin offers attempted resisting and obstructing with no supplementation, meaning it's a 1-year misdemeanor and a 1 count of retail fraud second. Restitution on all.
I was at my house.
All right. Well, you've got 3 retail frauds pending: 241842, 241843, and 241847. There's 3 of them in short order. They're set for last pretrial for August 17th. I let you out on a personal recognizance bond because I had to. You'd been in custody for 28 days. There was a plea offer to resolve all of those. You declined the plea offer, and I gave you a PR bond. In fact, I think you declined the plea offer so you could get a PR bond. Anyway, you got out. Now, shortly after you got out, you got rearrested on this resisting and obstructing charge. Bond is $1,000 cash or surety in that case. The matter is set for a pre-exam conference today. There is an offer to plead to a misdemeanor to resolve that case and 1 misdemeanor to resolve all of your other cases. Mr. Truckee, would you like to talk privately with her in a breakout room?
Yes.
Yes. All right, Ms. Conway, I'm going to open a breakout room. And when you see the button that says join, click on that. Can you see it? And Shorty went.
Yeah.
All right, we return to Ms. Conway, which is the felony file resisting and obstructing. Had an opportunity to speak with your attorney, Mr. Truckee. Mr. Truckee, what's the situation here?
Mrs. Conway, it appears is not accepting the offer today and would like to be heard about the possibilities of a PR bond.
All right. I'm going to set this for a prelim for October 8th at 1 o'clock. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000 cash or surety. Generally, I don't rule on the bond until the time of the prelim, but Mr. Truckee, what do you want me to know about bond?
Ms. Conway reports to me several medical concerns that she has for herself that she feels are going untreated while in custody. For that reason, she requests a bond on her own recognizance so she can seek treatment.
Response, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, I think the court has let her out on her own recognizance previously, and she's failed to comply with terms and conditions and gotten other violations. And
I'm not sure she can hear you. You're leaned back.
Oh,
and you're not
okay.
speaking very loudly.
And secondarily, Your Honor, I think that with the substantial substance abuse issues, maybe she's better off continuing to remain in custody.
All right, Ms. Conway, you've got multiple cases pending. And I'm watching you disintegrate before my eyes. I first met you a couple of years ago when you came down here to St. Joseph County, and you are withering away. You have 3 retail fraud cases pending. Just a minute. You have 3 retail fraud second degrees, which there was an offer to resolve everything, but you declined so you could get a PR bond. I let you out on a PR bond on September 6th. I said, where are you gonna go? And
I got plenty of money to stay at motel rooms.
say that again?
I have plenty of money to stay at motel rooms. Where do you think I was at?
I didn't understand anything you said. Maybe a more reflection of me.
Money to stay at motel rooms. Where do you think I was at before I went to my grandma Bingham's house?
Yeah, you're homeless and you're not welcome at Miller's Mill Road, and they told you.
Yes, I am, actually. All I got asked to is to leave for a minute and come back.
Anyway, this is a felony charge with multiple supplementation. You're homeless, you're struggling with, well, you aren't now. I have a home for you, the jail, but the bond is only $1,000 cash or surety. Magistrate came to see me and said, what do I do with this? I'll reserve on your motion for a bond until the time of the prelim.
This is illegal. I can't stand long enough to use your telephone. Medically. So you're telling me you're gonna force me to take a plea deal just to get out of jail?
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, you can have a trial on this if you'd like.
I want, so you're telling me if I plead guilty, you're gonna let me out of jail? Okay, let's plead guilty and I'll take your, what do you call that? 30 days, I'll say, hey, guess what? I'm gonna take you back to court. So guess what? I'm gonna plead guilty today and I'm gonna take you back to court in 30 days. How about that?
How about we talk about this next Tuesday at 1 o'clock? I'm not sure that she's competent. See how she's doing after a while. I didn't understand most of what she said.
Like Paul says, he doesn't speak Methanese.
But she's not in a mind right now to enter a plea. So motion for bond reduction is continued until time of prelim. We'll see how she's doing next week, but she is homeless, which is how she got in this situation. She was where she wasn't supposed to be. They kept trying to get her to leave. She wouldn't leave. It wasn't much of a struggle.
Well, isn't one of her trespasses at her grandma's?
Oh, there's a bunch of trespasses and then the retail frauds, and she owes money, and yes, she's not doing well. It goes without saying. All right, Ross, we're down to 2 cases.
I'm gonna go talk to Dave quick on both of them.
All right, I'm gonna stop the record and the live feed. We've been on here 3 hours straight.